The Vacheron Constantin 222 in steel has finally arrived. Everyone's talking about its gorgeous blue dial and vintage charm, but let's get real. In a market where luxury watches are seeing significant price adjustments, what fate awaits this stunning revival? Today, we're diving into the market data to help collectors make an informed decision about this fascinating new release. Will it be a hit or crash and burn? Let's get into it. Welcome back. My channel provides independent market analysis. I'm not a watch dealer, and I don't do paid posts or sponsorships. The data comes from watchcharts.com. When this model was first announced, I admit I was a bit skeptical, but the market data reveals how carefully Vacheron planned this release. The analysis really surprised me. To understand how the new 222 might perform, we'll analyze three key factors: steel versus gold variants, the 37mm case size, and where it sits in today's pricing landscape. By looking at how these elements affect market premiums across similar watches, we can build a clear picture of what's likely ahead for this exciting release. As much as we might admire the new model, our case should be built on data, not emotion. Now, let's look at the case size data because this is very interesting. The graph shows a clear trend. As case sizes get larger, market premiums actually decline. The data shows the larger cases, especially in the 40 to 42mm range, face the steepest discounts. We're talking up to nearly $50,000 below retail. What's interesting is that the 37mm appears to be the sweet spot. It's where we see the strongest market performance, with some models even commanding positive premiums. So what has Vacheron done? They've chosen the 37mm size, which, as I said, historically has been the strongest performer in the market. Now, that's not a coincidence. It aligns perfectly with the current market preference for more classical proportions. Do you love blue dials? Well, so does the market. The data shows that blue dials are the clear market leaders right now. They're the only ones achieving positive premiums, particularly in steel cases. And again, what has Vacheron launched? A blue dial 222 in steel. I call that smart positioning. Looking at the broader pattern, while steel and white dials maintain stable but modest discounts across all case materials, blue dials are showing exceptional strength, especially in those steel models. The gray and openword dials, which are typically found in more complex white gold pieces, face the steepest discounts. Ouch. Vacheron's decision to launch the 222 with a blue dial in steel suggests, they've done their homework. They're following the successful strategy we've seen with the overseas blue dial models, and the data suggests this combination could be a strong market performer. But to really understand where the steel 222 is headed, we need to look at its gold sibling. This historical data for the gold 222 reveals a crucial market insight. This watch peaked at $100,000 in February of 2023, but has since experienced a sustained decline, now trading at an almost $69,000. That's a 32% drop from peak. Most notable is the sharp 15.6% decline between March and June of 2023. What's interesting is that it's now trading below MSRP at a minus 7%, which actually helps us predict the steel variant's likely performance. The trading pattern tells a classic post-hype story, from 2-day sales during peak excitement to a more sustainable 70-day average now. Most importantly, trading volume actually increased as prices stabilized around $70K. This means that the steel 222 is unlikely to take sales away from its gold sibling. Now, this isn't a story of market failure, the decline. It's one of market maturity. The current 70-day selling period and consistent trading volume suggests we've found the sweet spot where real collectors, not speculators, are driving demand. So, what does this tell us about the steel 222 future? Well, this model occupies a strategic position in the market at $32,000 retail, placing it firmly in the competitive $30 to $40K bracket. This positions it above the average steel model price point of a little under $29,000, which reflects its premium status within the collection. What sets the steel 222 apart are several key technical and historical advantages. The improved water resistance of 30 meters versus the standard 30M adds some practical value. The historical significance as a 1977 reissue brings collector appeal, while the integrated bracelet design and the versatile 37mm case size aligns very well with current market preferences. Looking at these numbers, Vacheron really knew what they were doing. I'll admit, I raised an eyebrow when they first announced it, but the market data does tell the real story. Vacheron did their homework, read the room, and delivered exactly what the market wanted, even if some of us didn't realize it at first. See you in the next video.